Talks have been held for Jeremie Frimpong. This and many more Manchester United news and updates follow after this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to United Talks podcast. This show is my United news updates where we separate the fact from fiction and when it comes to all things Manchester United, basically. And today we're diving deep into some massive stories surrounding our club, from transfer battles to stadium plans to everything in between. We'll be going through each story methodically, citing our sources clearly and giving our context as you need, especially with regards to personal opinions. To understand what's really going on behind the headlines and whether you're watching on your lunch break or on your commute home. Let's get straight into the biggest stories of the day. First, we'll begin with Rashford's Villa future. Let's begin with that. According to Team Talk, Aston Villa are seriously considering making Rashford's loan move permanent this summer by triggering the £40 million release purchase option in his contract. But at this point, this is very crucial. This is very crucial. Now, they want to negotiate the fee down. That's the thing. That's the issue. Now, here's what we know for certain, right? Now, Rashford has provided 4 assists in his 9 appearances for Villa, but he's here to score for the new club. Now, his massive £300,000 a week wages remain a significant obstacle, but Sports Witness adds another layer to this story. The report that Barcelona are still maintaining their interest in the England international, and this could give Rashford options if he decides against staying at Villa Park. Now, let's analyze this properly. On one hand, Rashford's assist numbers show that he's contributing, right? He even played for England the last 2 games, played at least 70 minutes in each game, right? Started the game, played at least 70 minutes. But the lack of goals is also concerning because he was involved in some of the goals for England and also for Villa, even in the Champions League and all of that. But it's already becoming concerning for a player of his caliber. He only has 4 goals this season in the Premier League. But the wage situation makes it even more complicated. The question is, can Villa realistically afford his salary without breaking their wage structure? We're seeing passionate debates among supporters. Some argue that it's time to cash in and move on, while others believe that he can still rediscover his form, his world-class form at United. Now, where do you stand on this? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts about all of this. And we can build from here and then start to talk. But the truth is, do you think that Marcus Rashford can still play at Manchester United again? Or is he done? Basically, is he done? So let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Now, the next one we have is Kenan Yildiz scouting report. Now, another potential target. Juventus wonderkid Kenan Yildiz, according to La Gazzetta dello Sport, the super agent George Mendes has informed Juventus about United's interest in the 19-year-old Turkish international. But here is also where it gets really, really complicated. Juventus have slapped an €80 million price tag on him. And this season, he has 6 goals and 4 assists. He is versatile enough to play across the front 3. But Football Italia also adds an important context, basically, that Juventus will need to sell players for FFP reasons, and they are refusing to budge below the €80 million valuation for their prized asset. But when we consider United's likely summer budget, this raises serious questions. Basically, should we be spending such a massive sum on another attacker, or should we be spending such a massive sum on another attacker, or would that money be better spent on a proven striker? It's a debate worth having. We should think about it. We should start having these conversations and talking about it. So let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section about this. Do you think Kenan Yildiz is good? For my own thoughts is that if it's €80 million, we might as well just not go for it, because pressure and it takes us away from the new INEOS style of recruitment and all of that. So, and the pressure might also be so much on him that he might have issues with the club. And we've seen what it has done for young players when Man United signed young players at the club, especially when it comes to, like, dealing with young and upcoming players. So Kenan Yildiz might feel the pressure, and in Italy, it's not the same as it is in England. So let me know your thoughts and feelings about this one, and then we can move on to the next. Now, the next one is on our list: Frimpong transfer battle. Talks have been held. That is the rumor we have. Now, moving on to him as a transfer target. This is an interesting one. I mean, multiple reliable sources, including TBR Football and United District, are reporting that United are locked in a three-way battle with Manchester City and Liverpool for Bayern Munich and Bayern Leverkusen's dynamic wing back Jeremie Frimpong. I watched him play in the international break, and I was very instrumental in Netherlands winning I think the quarterfinals, first leg. Was very instrumental in Netherlands winning the quarterfinals first leg of the Nations League. So, I mean, I saw him, like, when Netherlands were down, he literally clawed them back and brought them up. So, yeah, I mean, creating an assist and also involved in the next goal and all of that. So now, here are some of the key facts to this situation. I mean, he has a very reasonable £34 million release clause, according to United District. But this season, he's registered 8 goals and 7 assists from wing back. So, I mean, right wing back position is not really placed a position of high priority for Man United, and he's actually a product of City's academy system. So he already has played in England, but not in the Premier League. It's a different ball game when it comes to the Premier League, but it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about this one. And then, but from a tactical perspective, Frimpong would be an ideal fit for Ruben Amorim's system. I mean, seeing as we just missed out on Jeremy on Giovanni Quenda. Now, his attacking output is exceptional for a defender, but we also do need to examine his defensive contributions carefully. When you look at the numbers, Frimpong averages more tackles and interceptions than Dalot, yeah, but does tend to get caught out of position occasionally. Now, the competition for his signature is intense, especially with City viewing him as Kyle Walker's long-term replacement, right? But this could genuinely develop into one of the most fascinating transfer sagas of the summer window. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section, and let me know your thoughts and feelings about this Jeremy Frimpong thing. Do you think that Man United should go for him, or we should focus on other targets and all of that? So yeah, let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section, and we can build from this. Next, let's shift gears to some off-field developments, basically, and this is the new stadium update. I mean, the Daily Mail Samuel Lacoste has has basically provided an important update on the new Old Trafford project that every United fan should know about. First, these are the key takeaways from it, basically. I mean, the original target date was 2031. Construction could also begin in 2026 if the alternative plans get approved. And then current contractors are also working 7 days a week, are going to be working 7 days a week to stay on schedule. Now, the major hurdle keeps involves the land swap negotiations with, the Freightliner, who may not be able to relocate until 2029. But this has forced the club to consider starting construction on club-owned park land first, which is what was said at first. But then this naturally leads to bigger questions about whether a complete rebuild is preferable to renovating the historic home of Manchester United, our historic home. I mean, this club clearly wants a world-class facility, but how do we balance that with preserving the soul and tradition of Old Trafford? That's a question for most fans. I mean, basically, we have different opinions. Many fans have different opinions about the situation and all of that, but it is what it is. We need to, find a balance to kind of make it work for everybody and not just, stick to the norm and all of that. I would like for the new stadium. In fact, there was also news that the naming rights situation has become a big deal, as the current sponsors are also tabling their bids for the naming right, so as to kind of, like, have the naming right for the new stadium, right? So I mean, they're already tabling their requests and their bids and all of that ahead of time. So let me know your thoughts and feelings. I mean, what name would you like? I mean, I see that we have sponsors like Snapdragon, and would Snapdragon now name it as Snapdragon Arena or Snapdragon New Trafford or Snapdragon Old Trafford? These are names I've been seeing even on TikTok and all of that. So we either Snapdragon, either Adidas Old Trafford, Adidas New Trafford, Adidas Stadium, Adidas Arena, what or whatever. These are the potential sponsors that we have amongst others, even DHL as well. So let me know your thoughts and feelings about this one. What do you think about the situation, and how do you think that Manchester United can deal with this? Another one that we know is basically that Samuel Lacoste has said that there are pictures online, if you can check, even check like X and all, there are pictures online about what is going on at Carrington with the new build and all of that, with the renovation going on at Carrington, that it looks really amazing with what is really going on, and all of that. I don't know if I can try and show you what I am referring to. So this picture of Carrington is actually floating around, and that contractors are basically working, 7 days a week to try to make sure that this comes to be, like, basically that this becomes, the reality. I mean, it's looking like we're going to build a state of the art training facility. So basically, it is what it is. Now, let's move on to the next one, which is some quick fire updates just to wrap up this episode. First, before we wrap up, let's quickly cover some of the other important news, basically with proper sourcing as well, right? Out of side reports Bournemouth want 46 million for Justin Kluivert after his 13-goal season. Also, Bild claims Sancho could join Leverkusen if Dortmund can't afford him. There was news also that the the Dortmund, actually Jadon Sancho spoke to his agent and made a transfer request that he would like to go back to Dortmund. But then it seems like the whole situation has fallen through, so he's no longer going to Dortmund. It was as of yesterday, and then today it is said that Bayern Leverkusen could be interested in him if Dortmund cannot afford Jadon Sancho. Then the Manchester Evening News also confirms that Maguire, Menu, and Euro should return for the Forest game. I mean, we already knew this. We talked about it yesterday, but it is what it is. What are your thoughts and feelings about this? I believe that it's good that we didn't risk Maguire in the last game, and then now he's available to play. And then when he comes, it is easier for us to kind of blend him in and then delete, and we can have a full squad, a strong squad to start. I mean, we will talk about the predicted lineup when the time comes for match preview. But then, if you think about it, with Maguire back, it's Delict on the right, and then it's either we have Lenny Euro. Maybe if he's not ready to start, then we can do Nuzum early. But the Nottingham Forest game is a very crucial game on Tuesday, so it's very important that we have all of these things in check, and our defenders come back fit and all that. For Menu, I mean, I look forward to him coming back, but it is what it is. Now, to summarize today's key points on this whole podcast, Rashford's Villa future hangs in the balance. That's the number one thing. Number two, we're in a fierce battle for Frimpong's signature, which I don't think it is. I just believe that it's basically just throwing his name in the hat for Man United. We might need a right back, but not a right wing back, but not Frimpong. But he's good. He's a good player. He's one player that I think that if he comes to Man United, he will change things for Man United. Then Yildiz comes with an 80 million price tag. Also, there's news that Yildiz rejected a move to, I think, Liverpool or so, and all of that. So, I mean, in favor of Man United. So, could he be moving to United? It is what it is. It's all rumor. And then also new stadium plans, and also the logistic challenges with the new stadium plans. And then last but not least is the parenting update. So let me know your thoughts and feelings about any of these in the comment section, so that we can continue to have conversations. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, so that we can continue to build the community together. Now, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit notification bell, so you don't have to miss our next episode, where we'll be building on United's 2025-26 lineup based on, these rumors. We might talk about this. We might, do a potential Man United lineup. And then until then, from us here at United Talks, We want to say thank you for watching. Want to say thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you don't have to miss anything. I'll see you on the next one, and keep supporting United, keep backing the club, and keep doing the best you can to be there. When we lose and when we win. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye, and God bless.